So basically, we just talked about divorce and marriages in 2017. We're moving on to scandals, and you can also join in the conversation by sending us a message via social media at GH1 TV, actually. GH1 TV on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. The hashtag is The Late Afternoon Show. I'm here with Sika Osei and Miss G. Let's just take a look at what the scandals were, and we'll be back to discuss. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just move on. So anyway, we're starting off with... Which one should we go? Rashida? Why did you...
Rashida Black Beauty.
Yeah. Probably the biggest scandal in 2017?
Is it?
No,
I don't think so.
No? Okay. Why are you not saying anything? Say something!
You know, when it comes to Rashida Black Beauty, I'm a bit, you know, unsure of what to say. I just think that it's... youthful exuberance. I think that it's parenting gone wrong. I think that a society that has failed us.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know, she deserves better. Maybe we exposed her to things that she wasn't supposed to be exposed to at the age she is or at her age. And so I blame we more than I blame
when you say
she.
we.
So society, so made up of we, the media, you know, parenting. I blame issues, things around her and not the individual. I think that she's young. She was lured into doing something, maybe.
Yeah.
She thought what she's seen on the media. She thinks that, you know, it's okay. But what she's been made to believe she was. Anyway, she said that was even shot long before she was awarded or whatever. So I think that it's just society and the things that she was made to see where she grew up. Maybe parents thought that, you know, let's let her live her life by herself. But if they had, you know, taught her what paths to take, then she would have. Sika, let me ask you this. If she were to be your little sister and, you know, this happened to her, how would you have treated the issue?
I think I would have showered her with a lot of love.
Okay.
And I would have covered her because all the backlash that was coming to her could only break her. You know, she made a mistake. We've all done silly things in our past.
That's true. But not
it's just that social media.
What did you do? What did you tell us?
My pastor's watching. Be careful.
It's
just that social media was not as big then. Otherwise, we would have been so exposed.
That's true.
And, you know, we all had a past.
That's very true.
It's important that we protect her instead of exposing her to break. So I probably would have said, you know what? Let's just get off social media. Let's go. Totally.
I think somebody has done that because she's gone quiet.
Yeah, she's not.
And I think by the time she'll be back, would be so.
I like the fact that, you know, Anita Erskine reached out to her because that was what she needed. It's quite unfortunate, but when something negative happens to you, that's when you actually see who Ghanaians are on social media.
That's true.
Because I couldn't believe the sort of backlash that
after
was coming.
We had praise a few weeks ago, you know.
And you know, for someone who wasn't that strong, she could have committed suicide.
That's
based on this. A lot of girls have done it. I remember during that time, I read a story about a girl who was filmed giving a guy a BJ. She didn't know about it. I think it was some country, I don't remember where. And she didn't know he was filming. So when he filmed, he put it out. And she faced so much backlash that she committed suicide. So her brother came out and said, it's a 1-year anniversary of my sister, and this is what happened to her. And I hope that, you know, the world can learn to not necessarily go on social media and call people out, because you don't know what they're going through. And, you know, it's not just Rashida. A lot of people do that as well. You know, something bad happens to you, and the first place or the first point of call is social media, because everybody is talking about it. But like you said, she's off social media now. So I hope that, you know, the next time we see her, she would be transformed.
I want to I want her to rebrand and come back stronger.
But would that stigma ever go?
Well, it will go depending on how she bounces back.
Okay.
It will go, because if she says, okay, for my story, I am coming back to the people of Brekum, where she says she comes from, to tell those ones who she said, because she said in one of her videos that when you're 13, and you haven't broken your virginity, then, you know, you are not one of the girls to look out for. So if she can use that story to transform the lives of the people, you know, where she's from, that would be very good. We even forget that, you know, a thing like that happened to her.
Whoever is close to her, I hope you can, you know, just let her know what Sika and Miss G just said, because I think it's great. But let's talk about Yvonne Nelson now. Where do you want to start from? The fact that she hid the pregnancy, which I thought was great. Like, I gave her like thumbs up for it.
You know, a lot of people hid their pregnancy. I mean, my co-host Eku Adewo hid her pregnancy.
I remember that as well.
And came out with a beautiful cover for Genevieve magazine, and people were like, "Wait, she was pregnant?"
Exactly.
Sometimes I feel that is what you need to do. Your private life needs to be private.
Also hid a pregnancy.
She's still hiding her kids anyway. Like,
you know what I mean?
We still haven't seen their faces.
Yeah.
So true.
So I mean, what to say about Yvonne Nelson? There's one side of the story that says she's a husband snatcher and a home
That's
breaker.
what I want us to talk about because again, that was something that people really lambasted her for.
Yeah.
And it was
she seems quite unbothered on social media, though.
I'm sorry, but listen, these things will get to you whether you like it or not.
Because based on Snapchat, I mean, she's taking videos with the man.
You want to make the world believe. You know, when I realized that, Yvonne was really bothered by the things that have been said about her, and she must be battling something emotionally, was when Jifagumashi mounted the stage. I wasn't there. I watched the video, and I was so emotional seeing what was happening. When the camera pans was on her, the reaction on her face. And if you watch the video, when she mounted the stage and Jifagumashi finally hugged her, she kept saying, "Thank you."
Thank you. Yeah.
She said, "Thank you" over thrice. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
This is somebody who is telling us that she's strong, but deep inside her, she might be, facing something. She might be asking herself Yvonne, a lot of questions.
When she turned 30, she had an interview, I think, with Sammy Forson on Live FM, and she revealed that she was sort of depressed, if I could use that word, because she was unmarried at that time, and she really wanted someone, to share her life with.
That's true.
So I guess that had been on her heart, or in her heart for a long time, to find a partner.
I don't think that even if you wanted to find a partner, I'm not sure that she planned it this way.
I would agree with that.
I'm not sure she planned it this way because, Yvonne knows Ghanaians. She knew that, after doing some stuff videos, she knew the kind of people we had. So, but I didn't think also that, getting rid of the baby was, anything that she would think of.
I'm glad she didn't.
Exactly, because there are lots of people who would have done that. And so for me, I'm so proud of it. And I'm even more proud of her friends because when the news broke that she was pregnant, it was all over the blogs. But Belinda, Francis, they're all people. And it was amazing how they said, "Oh, she's not pregnant." They said it with so much
confidence,
that you would believe.
Though, I don't particularly feel like we need to necessarily condone that because that is a lie. You can always say no comment, no comment.
Instead of no,
but when you say no comments for the kind of job,
it doesn't matter. People can assume what they want to assume. When I say no comment, take it as you want it. I just don't necessarily feel that they came out and said, "No, she's not pregnant." But when true, she was pregnant, then you come out looking like a liar. I'm sorry to say. I mean, yes, they are friends and I can tell they have her back, but there are ways to go about these things. No comment and not saying anything allows people to speculate because regardless of whether they said anything or not. I mean, I heard you on radio at some point. You said, "Is she pregnant? Is she not?" I believe she's pregnant.
Yeah,
you said that.
I said that. Yes.
So silence or no silence, people are going to say what they want to say. Let them. That's the world that we live in. But don't think, okay, let's lie and then the truth will come out later. And
no, because she planned the whole comeback, very well. So maybe
exactly.
So she wanted to surprise Ghanaians.
So don't say anything. I think it would even be a better surprise. Don't say anything.
Really?
Well, she didn't say anything herself.
No, I mean even her friends.
So her friends maybe. Yes. Maybe they thought, well, that was the best way to go about it. And for me, I was so proud that, they were able to keep us in suspense. Yeah. Because even when I finally read that she had given birth, I called the person who had published the story and I said, "Are you sure?"
Yeah. So you still weren't sure.
Because the question, people, it's just like you saying that, your best friend is not pregnant. I should believe you.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm lying. Okay, maybe the issue of lying is my problem.
Exactly.
The question, though, is not whether she kept the baby or not. We're very proud that she kept the baby. The question, though, is it true that she broke somebody else's marriage?
But this woman,
and if it is true, is it right for her to flaunt it the way she does on social media?
Well,
we don't have the details on
we don't have the details. So
who says she broke her home? I saw posts, from the claim was from her that said that she was already at the verge of. They were both at the verge of divorce.
That was the story that came out.
That's the story that. So if it, but
were they still legally married?
Well, I guess they were.
Whether they were on the verge of divorce or not. Legally, are they still married?
Well, that's true.
And so then that's wrong. We shouldn't condone it. Because people also criticize the fact that she was on it you know, at the event?
Well, not necessarily honored, but I just think that it was just a way to empower her, a way to make her feel like not everybody, you know, is against you. And you know what Jifa said that was touching was like, she has done things in her past, and she even mentioned that Ajwa Window, Ifia's mother, has also done things in it. But she says that we've been young ladies before, and so we know what it feels like. So I just felt that if somebody just, you know, and again, like, ever since this happened, the Doomsome has stopped vigil people, the people that it benefited. I've not seen any of them say anything about it.
But so that's how life is.
You know, so I'm like, okay, so this is exemplary, you know, for her with her status to say, I want to adopt you. You know, you can come to me. You know, it's giving someone hope. Because like you're saying, you never know that she's posting things on Snapchat, but the next time we heard, she's no more.
Exactly. And that would have been really sad. Anyway, Trinan says, I'm in love with Berla. Okay. You're watching the show. Thank you very much. I love you too. Ebenezer says, for me, personality of the year and scandal of the year, I think that man defeating Buko Banku, I'll give it to him. Okay, no problem. Actress of the year goes to Ifya. Wait, which Ifya do you... anyway, so we went on the streets as well quickly to find out what has been the most memorable moment for people in the entertainment industry and who they think has been very successful as well. So take a look at this. It's your say.
I don't really go for events though, but the Foresight Video Awards, yeah, it was crazy. It was fire. Rapology was heated.
I think when Samina actually performed with Stoneboy at his album launch, I was really looking to see that.
It's a church program. It was held at Independence Square. TDJX was invited. I don't know the name of the
It's been learning about Ebony. Did I say it right? I'm from the US, so I'm visiting Ghana. And so Ebony, you've heard of her? Oh, seeing her different video, her style, just reading a little bit about her, is really cool. So that's been my favorite moment, learning from across the pond.
I like music, and my most entertainer, the music Chatawale. Although I'm a Christian, I don't like all those actual, but I like the theme and how he acted.
December to remember at the National Theatre.
Ebony, because she's so, you know, she's very open about her sexuality and things like that, and I think it can be very new for Ghanaians, and so, you know, in the US I think it's different the way that works out. So it's interesting to see that here, how people receive her.
With entertainment, I think Jocelyn Dumas.
I don't really follow, so I don't know, but I think Sarkodie is hardworking. You can promise it's hard. Shatawale is hardworking. Like, he releases a song anyhow. So yeah, so they're all hardworking.
Lil Wayne, I prefer the way he acts. In fact, it's so funny and sensible.
Okay, for presenting, I'll say J Foley, yeah. For music, Stoneboy. And then for acting, I'll just go for Lil Wayne.
Ebony?
Kwame Eugene. Angela, I love that song.
Kim Promise, he was all over. Yeah. Kwesi Arthur, Grinding, yeah. That's inspired. The remix too came out like yesterday.
King Promise.
I don't know if it was controversial though, but Shatawale saying he doesn't think Wizkid is a superstar, like, yeah, that was different. That was something else.
When TikTok was actually being interviewed, and then on GH1 actually, and then he stood up from those sets. Yeah, that has been the most controversial moment.
Anyway, so those are people talking on the streets. Finally, Official Kwame is here with his green Purple and pink hair.
It's supposed to be the color of 5 fingers, the drink.
Oh.
To go with my song.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Can we talk?
Can we talk?
Yes, okay. Unfortunately, you've missed out on the conversation, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. We're just going to do the awards, and then, unfortunately, we don't have time, so we'll have to be out of here soon. So, we're going to start off with the biggest break of 2017.
Like, biggest breakout artist?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Is it?
It's either Kwame Eugene, King Promise, or Darko Vibes.
Just choose
or Kwesi
one.
Arthur.
Oh, really? Choose one.
I'll say Darko Vibes, and I say this because his vibe is completely different to what anybody else is doing right now. Whereas we've had like pop artists come up, we've had rappers come up, but him and the Lamem gang, and if you were to put that all together, the vibe, their music, their look, and everything is completely different.
Okay.
So definitely Darko
Sika,
Vibes.
who would you go for?
Yeah. I mean, I saw Darko Vibes perform yesterday at the Mr. Easy concert.
Okay.
If you weren't there, you missed out, but it's okay.
I heard.
Check my Insta stories for updates.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to say King Promise.
Okay. Hey, see how you're smiling. Because he says, he says his biggest crush is Sika. Is that why? So he bought your affection, huh?
No, actually, before I even knew that all this was going on, I'd come to Ghana. I was like, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? I was bumping to Selfish, and then I found out he had a crush on me. I said, oh, it's just destiny.
Look at that. Richie, who are you going to go for?
Unfortunately, or fortunately, I go for One Corner. I missed him. Or what's it called? Patapao.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And yes. One-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is, but he's had a break in 2017.
He didn't get any show to perform this Christmas.
Yeah.
Are you sure? He's in Nigeria, I
Is he?
heard.
Yeah, I did hear he's in Nigeria.
Yes, and he just didn't break locally, or sorry, he just in Ghana.
In Ghana,
but he got the whole of Nigeria falling in love with him.
Yeah.
Oh, which one time, artist gets that? But I think it's the first time I'm even hearing anything from him.
True.
And I think.
I mean, can we say Michael Dapper?
Yeah,
Michael Dapper. Maybe because he's not here.
Yeah. But he's not here. Well, I think he's the biggest sensation in the world.
Yeah, that's true though. That's true.
Anyway, let's move on. So we're going to do this very quick. Most popular song of the year?
Popular song.
I know you say One Corner.
No.
Really?
No. I think the guy had a break, but I don't think he had a popular song. I think Ebony's song was popular.
Poison?
Poison was popular. It lasted a longer while than...
Yeah, because it's carried since.
Yeah.
So you also
or
think...
maybe even sponsor.
Sponsor to... I think that lady has worked really hard.
Or date your father. Which one are you going to go?
Actually, Kiddies Odo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I thought it was Angela.
No.
Okay.
Angela is one.
That's Kwame, but she's saying that she thought Angela
song
was the biggest for you. Okay, cool. Most successful personality of the year.
Successful personality.
Do you know what I said? I said Kofi Cerebral. Do you know Kofi Cerebral?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he was quite successful this year.
Was it Sugar?
Sugar, yes.
And he did Girls Trip,
and then he's now one of the world's sexiest.
Do you follow him on Twitter?
I do.
You can stand him on Twitter?
Oh, boo.
Well, he's annoying?
Can we
I
talk?
can't. I follow, like, somebody retweeted something of his once, and I was like, can't do it. Sorry, block, done.
Oh.
I think he's a great actor, but no, I can't.
Okay, so who's going to be your...
Myself.
Yeah!
Why not?
You should have brought your cup.
I know.
Yes, why
I know. I
did you
should
leave
have
it?
brought my cup.
Yeah.
I need to start selling them now because everybody wants one.
I want one too. Like, did you intentionally just get it rusted like that, or?
No, I bought it like that.
Okay, wow.
Shocking.
I'm thinking I should say Ebony.
Okay, all right. I think so too. Anyway, I don't have a say. So, scandal of the year.
If you're Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, artist of the year.
Ebony.
Don't say King
Promise. Let me just answer for
King
her.
Promise.
Yes, I knew you were going to say that. Ghost personality of the year. MIA.
Like someone
who's been MIA all year. Pappy?
Pappy.
Little bit. I mean, he's dropped stuff.